Hello, good morning everybody. Hi, nice to see you here today. We're going to be playing some, oh, my hair is all stuck. We're going to play some Star Wars, The Old Republic today. And we're going to probably be checking out some more quests on Rishi and more than likely going back to Jetpack, Backpack, Fire, Flames, and Joy in the Pursuit of Fashion. That's going to be my book title. How's that sound? Sounded good? Yeah. And hi SWTOR. Thank you so much. Hi, and hey everybody over on the YouTube side of things. Today's going to be a great day to ask questions if you have any about the game, because we're going to be doing some very, very chill, very calm content today. No freaking out, no panic, no nothing like that. I am kind of excited because I just found today, last night when Zach was helping me do some last minute checking of our the armor project, I found a whole section of armor that I missed along the way, and this is called, Elite War Hero. Some of these armor sets have an equivalent that you can get sometimes through crafting or other ways, so it's not hard to get. However, I think there is a few, this being one of them, that I'm not sure there is an equivalent of. There's also another version of this one right here, this black one with the gold border. And maybe this one, I'm not sure about that one. I have to double check that one. But I was excited to see that there was still stuff that I hadn't discovered yet. And that's absolutely just wild to me that I'm still coming up with stuff that I hadn't run across before. Like, how is this even possible? Super cool. Aw, calm content. Yeah, no raids today, exactly. Yesterday we were raiding. We were really doing some crazy raiding. I was learning how to play plasma tech, and it was really a project to learn that one. I could barely handle raiding, much less learning my DPS as well as chatting with you guys at the same time. And now we're back to ASMR fashion stream ? Doing good. I woke up really early. Right, there's a whole bunch of armor sets that will look similar. But I'm looking for the exact colorations that some of them are out there are different. For example, we have right here this beautiful ketchup and mustard outfit set that everybody wants with the dog mask and everything. Hey there, Darkenix. Oh, Darkenix, you want to see something funny? You want to see what I got? While we head over to the news here. Chicken outfit. Caca. That's right. Don't even need feathers for that one. I think your name is Darken X, maybe? I have a character named Darkenex. Darkenex. Isn't that fun? That's just one of my many Jedi characters. Dark or Darken is fine, right? I didn't quite get it right. I got excited. I thought you had the same name as my character. Nasasu wants to know, does this game have porgs? Nasasu, I wish. Wouldn't it be so cute if you could get a porg as a pet? Oh, I would just die. Wiry Saturn says, what percentage of the Cartel collections do you have unlocked? Oh, great question. So when the referral program was active, I could basically get free Cartel coins, and I use them on the site basically, and I use them to add stuff. Like collect all the armors, collect all the weapons, collect all the mounts, collect all the pets, collect all the decorations and stuff. So let's see what I have now. However, that's not true anymore. My referral coins are all gone. Bye forever. And so I'm currently at 96% armor. What is uncollected? Oh, the only ones I have uncollected are essentially, there's a couple of PvP sets from the seasons because I didn't collect all of them, and a bunch of remnant sets. I apparently haven't collected the entire set there. For things like weapons, what do we got for weapons? 96%. That's nuts. 91% of weapons. And I think I have some more in my banks. Color crystals, I've got one of each color. I didn't see a reason to get more than that. Mounts, 99% of mounts. Just some promotional ones missing. Oh, and apparently the Oricani and Hissus I don't have. That's funny. And I'm pretty sure I do have the Hollow Log. I'm not sure why it's not in collections. For pets, what do we got for pets? 87% pets. Oh, these are all the ones you can get from Amazon. No, that's too much work. No, I mean, that's too much money. Toys, we're at 100% toys. Tunings, we're at 97%, just missing the Scattered Embers one. I think I have that one sitting in my, the bay, the Cartel bay, whatever you call it. I couldn't figure out which character to use it on. Titles, I don't care. Flares, 100% flares. Emotes, 96%. Oh, except for the ones you can't actually get, and the one from the PvP season, which I don't think I'm going to be able to get in time, which is actually fairly disappointing, to be honest. Companion customizations, I have... Oh, I've got these two missing from Galactic Seasons. I should probably go pick those up. Is it Nicole Car Week by any chance? Hollow Log is delivered by mail per character. Ah, makes sense. Events. Oh, and then that's it, I think. Does that answer your question? Yeah, I have a lot, and it's only because of that free referral cartel coin codes. Sorry, the free referral... The free cartel coins I got from the referral code program. Did it. Nailed it. Bam. Hey there, Sergio. Montego says, well, clearly SWTOR must have never had porgs. If it did, it would kill you. I don't know if you guys can see, but behind me, there's like 3 little porgs right here and a bantha, and I think there may be another porg hiding behind there. Master Black says, I wish the referral program could have stayed. I was actually in favor of removing it because it never really made a lot of sense. Like, as much as I personally benefited from it, a referral system in general is meant to... Oh, you guys are putting porgs in chat? Wonderful. Good. Perfect. Amazing. Oh yeah, so the idea of a referral system or a referral code or there's a couple different names for them, like refer a friend, and the idea is that you bring in someone to the product or service who wasn't using it before or potentially hadn't used it for a long time, and basically you both benefit. So sometimes you'll get like a 10% off coupon, or sometimes you'll get a free item, or in this case you could get free cartel coins in addition to some free items. However, for some reason the referral code was working for people who were not new and not returning. Just anyone who's subscribed could use a referral code, and it would benefit that person who was giving out the code, and so it never really functioned properly as an actual referral system, which is pretty funny. And there was also a lot of people going in general chat and just saying things like, use my referral code and I'll give you 1,000,000 credits. Some of those people were legit, to be fair. Once again, not helping the referral system at all, not functioning as intended. But more importantly, there was also a bunch of people saying that and then making people use their referral code and then not even paying up afterwards. How messed up is that? Dang, right? Matthew says, I'm not a fan of plasma tech. Cooldowns are a little too long for my desired rotation. I was really getting the hang of it. Oh, for your desired rotation, I was working off of guides and stuff like that, because that's, for me, how you how things really get together when you learned how to play it really well with a guide by someone else who figured out how to make the rotation flow, you know? Master Flex says, but now I don't have any cartel coins, and yet I want to have more decorations. Oh no! Make sure you have that security key on your phone for at least a free 100 every month or so. Now, right? Yeah. Wiry says my collections are at 3%. Right, and that's more normal. Like, there's really no reason to collect everything, to be very honest. The only reason I wanted to collect everything is because I was cataloging them for the websites, and I'm very glad I did. Like, I think it was a really good use of all of that coins, especially because I got them in ridiculous amounts. But yeah, there's really no reason otherwise. You don't need everything. You can only use one mount at a time anyway. You can only use one armor set at a time, so you only need a couple to switch between that you really like. The swoop event is currently running right now. Caesar has a great question here in chat. Hi, Swtorista. Please tell me the big secret, which is the best crew skills for low-level free-to-play users. Hey there, Caesar. The big secret is that it's not a secret. There's no best one, especially for low-level free-to-play users. So what I actually recommend, to be honest, if you're a low-level free-to-play user, or in general low-level, or in general newer to the game, I actually recommend picking up gathering skills. So I think you can pick up one skill, right? Or maybe two, depending on if you happen to be preferred. But Caesar, I'd just pick up a gathering skill, and then as you play, as you level up, it's nice because you can literally pick stuff up off of the ground, which is awesome, and sell it. You have one? Okay, perfect. I would pick up archaeology or bioanalysis or slicing or scavenging. Those are the bioanalysis, slicing, scavenging, or archaeology. Those are the ones that allow you to pick stuff up off the ground for free, because I know you're not going to have a lot of credits yet. And they also, the materials that you pick up off the ground will sell pretty good on the GTN, to be honest. Don't forget the flashpoints. I mean, if you're low level, you probably haven't even gone into a flashpoint yet. And to be honest, it's not a huge thing if you have or don't have the crafting stuff for flashpoint shortcuts. They're nice. Oh, nice. And Nasasu says, oh, you guys are saying what I suggested. Archaeology, scavenging, slicing covers most flashpoint shortcuts. And don't forget, if you have bioanalysis, you can get the free baby. The onion baby. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I don't know what it's actually called. I just call it the free onion baby because it's adorable. You right click an onion and a baby comes out and fights for you. It's a dog. Onion baby, yeah. It's in I think the 8th is Flashpoint? Onion baby. There's 2 of them in the Flashpoint. How do you not know onion baby? Sorry. Onion baby. How do you do the swoop event? Oh, that's a great question. You know what? Let's hop in game really fast and I'll show you how to start that. Okay, so to start the onion baby, so to start the swoop event, it's very easy. Go to the Republic or Imperial fleet. I like to use my fleet pass, and you're very welcome, Caesar. So that's what I recommend. Because one, it doesn't cost money, unlike the other ones you kind of have to spend money to get stuff or to craft stuff, and you can pick up materials off the ground for free. You've got the fun flashpoint stuff if you happen to do flashpoints, but more importantly, those materials that you pick off the ground for free, they can sell for a lot of credits, which is awesome because us more experienced players or high-level players or like subscribe players, we often need those materials to craft stuff, and so we will go buy them from other people who have picked them up off the ground if we need them in high amounts, or if you're planning to play down the line, you could also just hoard those materials and have them for later. They actually don't take up place in your inventory because you have the special thing called the materials bay, so all your materials go in there and they're automatically all saved for all your characters. If you're the kind of player who's like, I don't want to sell my stuff, I don't even need the credits because I can only hold so much anyway. Oh my gosh, Robin just said she spent 100 million on crafting materials. There you go. And they may not have even been like rare high level ones, they might have just been low level ones. So to start the swoop event, you go to the Republic or Imperial fleet. You're going to look for the Arms of the Cross. In the Republic side, it's in the north. Imperial side, it might be in the north or the south. I forget. I apologize. And you're looking for this big, giant, glowing terminal. Big, giant, glowing terminal in the sky. Big box. And you're going to right-click it. You're going to right-click it. And it's going to send you on a starter quest, which will send you to the planet of Dantooine. And you can just follow the quest markers from there. It's very fun. It's literally like you get to go on a swoop bike and, follow them around. Is biochem the most used crafting materials? You would think, because we often recommend biochem for high level subscribe players. Have a good day, Montego. However, I would say no, because I think a large portion of the crafting materials that are being bought, not all of them by any means, but a large chunk are people crafting for conquest, and biochem uses the least materials for crafting for conquest, I think, something like that. Like it's not doubled up, so like less are needed as part of the market, question mark. Yeah. Oh, Robin was crafting augments. That's why I figured if you're spending that much credits, big money there. I'm surprised you can still sell things on the GTN as a free-to-play. Yeah, that is kind of surprising. In other games, in some other games, you can't. Like, I think when I was playing World of Warcraft, I think I couldn't even, like, click the GTN. And I think it might have been the same for Final Fantasy, but don't quote me on that one. It makes sense because that restriction helps prevent accounts that are maybe robot accounts, like fake accounts or like scamming accounts, from using the GTN. Just restrict them all together. They can't cause too much chaos. And that's what it's like. You can't mail things to other people. You can't trade with other people. It's free to play, stuff like that. I guess they decided back then that it was worth the risk. Okay, hang on here. This character doesn't seem to have any weapon equipped. Does he have clothes on? No, he's completely freaking naked, of course. What level is he? He's level 70. Hang on just a second. Why don't I have any clothes? What was I doing? What was I up to? Salam says, so glad this game has lasted a decade along with DC Universe Online. Oh, I forgot that one's still running. We have quite a few, we've had quite a few players swing by who say that they like that one a lot as well. Oh, I guess I need a normal bank, not a legacy bank, huh? Normal bank. Normal bank. Thanks for all the guides, says Abel. I'm returning from 2011 and you've helped me out a lot. Oh, hi, Abel. Any tips what to spend 1 billion credits on? I've got them from the Authenticator Cartel coins. Obviously, you should invest with Swtorista Incorporated, the greatest stock market in the universe, where you put your credits into my bank and I give you nothing in return. Just joking. That's a great question. Give me a second to find my gear and I'll brainstorm with you. That's a great question. Important question. Abel, are you max level? Are you level 80? And are you subscribed, or are you preferred free to play? That will make a bit of a difference. Oh man, I don't really have. I don't have level 70 gear. This is an interesting predicament. So I've got a guy called SWTOR low level gear, I think. Oh good, I'm glad it came up because I wasn't sure what it was called otherwise. Level 70. There's a, we can go to Osis actually and go grab some gear. I think that's probably a better idea than going into the Flashpoint next to Naked. I'm surprised I didn't run into any problems up until this point. Oh, I guess I was picking up the Shadow Revan gear. That was at least level 60, you know? That's funny. Oh, Naked. Oh, Naked. Goodness gracious. Valen says, one of the nice things about WoW is the WoW token. It's nice to have ways to make gold. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Sergio says, doing Blood Hunt again? Yep. I think this is going to be my final time, I believe. Don't quote me on that. This is my... So I was doing all 4 characters to get all 4 different types of armor that I can get. Okay, so we have Abel says, I'm not max level. I am subscribed. And I have multiple level 50 characters right now. Oh, I see. Okay, so what you did was you were subscribed maybe back in the day, and you're returning to the game after a really long break. If so, first off, welcome back and thank God for that authenticator, right? That's awesome. So I'm guessing you spent the Cartel coins and sold stuff, and that's how you have now 1 billion credits, right? If you still have Cartel coins rather than credits, you're just like, I'm rich one way or the other, what I would personally do is I would just go through and see if there's anything that you like in, say, the armor tab, the mounts tab, and stuff like that. The main goal of Cartel coins is to spend them on cool looking stuff. Like, there's not like a huge other purpose for them. We don't have a guide like that. We've never brainstormed this before. What should you do if you just have a fudge ton of credits? Honestly, especially if your characters are level 50, this is what I would do. I would go in my legacy tab. I would go into my perks tab. The first thing I would do is buy the mount while moving and the fully unlock rocket boosts, and maybe grab like the these two if you don't have them yet. The quick travel and fleet travel ones. You may already even have these. And I'd also grab this if you don't have it. Oh, sorry. Where is it? It's a character perk. The very bottom character perk too. Now it allows you to switch combat styles on the fly. So that would be the very first thing I do. That's not going to be anywhere near 1 billion credits. That would just be the first thing I buy without hesitation, is get some of those legacy unlocks, because you're going to enjoy that across all of your level 50 characters. The second thing I would do is, honestly, I would just jump back into playing the game, and I would make my characters look awesome. Like, I would pick one of my level 50s that I want to play, and if I don't already have a signature look for them, I would just go buy them some cool armor and a cool mount and a cool color crystal and a cool weapon, right? Either on the GTN or the Cartel market. Oh, nice. Abel says, I got the collector's edition back in 2011 with the authenticator. Ah, exactly. Ah, I bought one hypercrate and sold it for 700 million. Wow. And outfitted my other characters with the remaining Cartel coins. Nice. So you already basically did that. I unlocked almost everything that seemed important in my legacy ones as well. Okay, so honestly, you are set to go. I would personally hold on to those credits. 700 million credits is still quite a bit, but it's not like... So some of the newer Cartel market sets, the ones that are like brand new, that people want the most, that are really cool looking, go for like 300 million. So in the end, 700 million, as much as it is a lot of credits, send them over my way. No, just joking. As much as it is a lot of credits, especially if you hit to level 80 and you decide you want to start doing high-end stuff, you may actually much prefer to have them available for later if you've already checklisted those basic quality of life enjoyment things that we were talking about earlier. Hang on, let's get some gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, we can get a gun. We can get an implant. We can get implant. We can get earpiece. We should probably get accuracy, but who cares, honestly. Devastating vengeance. Is that a click? Nope. And sure. Which one's crit? Let's go with mastery. Does that give me a full set of gear? So that's great. That's fantastic. Oh, much better. Now we're gonna go kick butt at everything. We are at the max level gear I think we can be, just period, from level 70, which means we're going to be kind of technically a little overpowered. It'll go down as we level up and get away from that range. It's going to be fun in the meantime. Can you not buy a shotgun? Oh, here it is. I found it. Good to go. We don't need accuracy, right? This is not important. What's my accuracy at? Oh, it's at 101%. It's not terrible to start with or anything. But yeah, enjoy. Level 50, yes, exactly. Level 50 is considered low level these days. So I would probably focus on getting one character up to level 80. And how you want to do that is super up to you. Stack presents, great suggestion, right? Do I even have a companion out? Yes, I do. Good start. Scratch says, what vendor is that? So this is actually a level 70 vendor. And I believe it's only accessible to subscribed players because it requires artifact authorization, which is a bit awkward. But it's I found out about it from my own low-level guide. I was like, I'm a level 70 character. I don't have any gear right now. What should I be doing about that? The guide says level 70. Go ahead and check out the Osis vendors. And it actually has the maps and stuff on there, which is nice. Very useful. Yeah, you're welcome. Feel free to bookmark that for later. But yeah, Abel, I just linked you the story order guide, which you may or may not need at this point. I don't know if you've only been playing the GTN and doing nothing else. That's honestly what I'd be doing, just rolling around in my piles of cash, right? But you're gonna want to get from level 50 to level 80, I think would be your goal. But how you want to do that is super up to you. There is no right way to do it, and I don't even think there's any rush to do it. You can either pick up the stories where you left off. You can go do flashpoints. You could go do heroics. You could go do daily areas. You could go do PvP if you wanted. You could go run stuff with friends, whatever they're doing. You know, it doesn't, like, there's not a right or wrong way. But if you want to go through the story, I've linked you the story order guide so you can kind of do it in the right order, because you have a whole bunch you can go check out. Whole bunch. SLM says, wow, max level has went up to 80. I haven't played in a while. I was level 75 last time I played. Yeah, right. It's been 80 for a bit, but you've been gone for a while. New computer tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm jumping into I'm jumping into a Flashpoint that I can't unmute the sound until I'm out of the cutscene. I'm like furiously pressing the button. Nice, here we go. So I'm running a Flashpoint called Blood Hunt. I'm running it as part of the storyline for the Shadow of Revan expansion. And the reason I'm doing it is because there is a specific set of pirate armor that I am collecting, and I'm trying to get each of the different pieces, and there are different colors. Oh, am I a healer right now? I have no idea what I am, actually. I think I'm a healer. That is not something actually useful, though, to be in a Flashpoint solo when you've got a super magic droid that'll heal you to death, basically. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, loadouts. What are we at? Oh, I am Sawbones. Why am I Sawbones? I also have a layout called Rainbow Dye. Do I not have a DPS loadout on this character? Oh, that's going to be exciting. Okay, so we're going to go through this, and I'm going to talk you guys through it because it's a very confusing process, and if you screw it up, you will be very angry, but it's so easy when you know how it works. Okay, so I am currently a healer. I would like to try out either a second combat style, or I'd like to try out a second discipline, so I'm going to switch to damage in this case. However, let's pretend that all my bars were actually nicely laid out. Oh my god, they are not. I don't know what the hell is going on in this character. This character's bars are super drunk. Oh my god. Let's just pretend they look really nice. So let's say I didn't want to lose where everything was in the bars because I really like the way that they're set up. I want to be able to swap back to healer again in the future. So the way when you're ready to start a second combat style, or you're ready to start a second or third discipline, the steps to do it are very important to be happy in life. Click loadouts. Click create loadout. So you always start a new loadout before you swap. So I'm going to call this one just damage. And then swap here with the little circular checkboxes. Should I play Scrapper or Ruffian? I think Scrapper is the one where I can go around and punch things, right? The equivalent of the operative. Yes. And you're going to make sure it says the one that you just created here and not your old one, not your like healing one or whatever you had before. Accept. Nice. So now you can see my damage one is when I'm a scrapper. I'm a damage character. And whenever I'm ready to switch between them, I will never use these checkboxes again, ever. I will only ever swap using the loadout function. It's not working? Can I not use it in here? Oh, it's just slow. It's fine. So you can see now I've swapped back to healer, and all of the position of my nicely little healing abilities have been saved. And the same will apply when I switch back to damage. So that's how you swap everything without losing all your quick bars and where your keybinds are and stuff like that, which is just so fantastic. It'll also save your gear, which is it's even more fantastic, and it'll also save your tree. The choices that you made on the tree here. Okay, so I have no idea how to play this class. That's a healing ability. Probably don't need that. That's a stack the deck. Oh, that's not a healing ability. Why? I don't want to learn another class today. I'm not ready yet. We're gonna go to the basic class guides. And at least get the right abilities that are right attack abilities at the top there. So we're playing Ruffian. I want to punch things. I'm pretty sure that's Ruffian that does that, right? Punch, 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 punch. Okay, start off with point blank shot. Oh. Wait a sec. Is Ruffian the dot class? Oh, is it the other one that's the punching one that makes all the punching sounds? Oh, I accidentally picked Scrapper. Okay, so we can make a new loadout and call it Ruffian. We'll call it Punchy. Punchy. And we'll swap over to Ruffian. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I see pictures of people punching. That's looking a little better. Oh no, 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 no. I need to be Scrapper, but I need to have the Scrapper guide open. Oh, I did this wrong. Hang on. Loadouts. Scrapper. Activate. We're getting there. Yeah, Scrapper is the punchy one. Okay, here we go. Backblast helps you weaken your enemies. So let's start with a little backblast. Start it. Let's see. Backblast. Ooh, I don't see it on my bars, which is a bit of a problem. What's it look like? It's a little orange pew pew. Let's open up our abilities. Scoundrel. Where's my little orange pew pew? Is this the right class? I see no orange backblast unless it's just grayed out for now. It is just grayed out, that's why. Put that dot on. Blood Boiler. Ooh, what a nice name. Blood Boiler. Bludgeon. Sucker Punch. Where's the one where you shoot him in the leg? Crippling Shot. Costs no energy if you run out of abilities. Use your basic flurry of bolts. Dice. Oh wait, what's Pugnacity? Oh, Pugnacity isn't a punch. Pugnacity's not a punch. Okay. Here we go. I think we're in a good spot now to go punch some things, and we're really well geared up. Scrat says, we waited so long for that feature. I'm glad we have it now. Right, I am. It came out really janky when it first released. It still could use some improvement for sure. But dang, it is very nice to have it now, and I use it all the time, the loadouts function. Backblast! Oh no, Taco Bell Blast! Oh no! Oh no! Wavy Blues, speaking about credits, says Wavy Blues says, if I'm down to 1 billion credits, I'm broke. You can spend 1 billion credits really fast if you're doing expensive things. I will agree with that if that's what you're saying for sure. Oh man, I'm not killing this guy very fast. Let's see what else do we got here. Pew pew pew. What's this one here? Lacerating Blast. Oh, it's a big AoE attack. That's a fun one. Pew pew pew. Okay, he is dying pretty fast. That's a lie. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Is this a dot? Oh, that's not a dot. There's a different one that's going to be a dot that I should put on at the beginning, but I'm not sure which that is. This is awkward. I don't know my own abilities. Oh, it's this one. I see. I see. Blood Boiler. What a name. What a good name. What a solid name. What a good punching name. Oh! Roll right out into outer space there. But yeah, Abel, I hope you have fun leveling up there. In a galaxy full of lightsabers and blasters, Swtorista thinks punching the enemy is the funniest way to play. But, I mean, is that not correct? I'm pretty sure it is the funniest way to play. So I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft with friends on the site. One of the things I really like that SWTOR doesn't have, and I don't know if it could ever have this, they'd have to do a lot of work on the game. But one of the things that World of Warcraft has is if you run a dungeon or if you run a Flashpoint, you just get this, like, our friend likes to call it loot pinata. You just get tons and tons and tons of gear that drops. And what's cool about that is that they have a collection system. So every time you earn a piece of armor, on any of your characters now, which is especially cool, it gets added to your collection system, and you can have it unlocked for all time. So even if you earn like a random green belt for level 20, you'll have that look for forever, which is like super cool. That is one thing. When I pick up loot from the bosses here, I'm never having any type of really surprise or anything like that. Is the house in Rokini sound fixed yet? Oh my gosh, I don't think so. Don't do it. Don't waste your watching points. Abel says, I'm having fun. I'm loving the storylines. Just finished Imperial Agent and now I'm on Inquisitor. Nice. Nice. We're gonna punch a Rancor to death. Are you ready? Come on out here. Come on out here, big boy. And get behind him. Back blast. That's right. Oh, come back here. We're gonna pretend this is PvP and chase him around the map. Oh, hey. I wonder if I can stun this guy. Oh, he's not stunnable. I was like, wouldn't that be funny if you could? I'm not even high enough level to have a tactical item yet. What did the Rancor do? Unfortunately, it existed. I need to kill him to prove to Shay Vizsla, who apparently hates animals. I need to prove to Shay Vizsla that I'm worth her time as part of the story here. But yeah, I'm excited because I think this will be the last pirate set that I need to collect. I'll eventually head back to the Shadow of Revan expansion, I think to collect some weapons and stuff, but I won't be back here specifically. Wow, vanquish challenges, 1 out of 3. Do you like this character's inventory? This character's inventory is literally full of rare dyes. Rare dyes and armor sets that I'm going to put those rare dyes into. So I've got a bunch of these, I have literally only 1 of these dyes total. These weird, brass and metallic copper dye. I only got 1 of these and I had to pick an armor set to put it into. And I was thinking it might be this one. I don't know if I like that though. I might pick a different armor set. Have I put dyes into these yet? Is it too late to switch my mind? I think so. Oh, I guess that dye is just kind of ugly. Is the real issue here? That metallic brass and metallic copper dye. It's not very. I guess I like the copper. Which part is that? That's the copper. That's the dark brown part. I don't like the poopy color. A greeny browny color. Shay is not a member of the ASPCA. Apparently not. No. Likes fighting people and animals way too much. Scratch says the brass and copper dye looks good on Cass's Fet's armor. Ah, Cass's Fet's armor is similar to that color to start with, isn't it? Maybe that helps it.
Wow, look at you. Might actually be a challenge.
Phew. Abel says, I may have put 100 hours into the game over the past 2 weeks. Oh, buddy! Be careful, that is a lot of time. I was wondering how you had already, like, fashioned out all your characters and stuff like that after coming back to the game. Whew, boy. That would be... What's 100 divided by 14? That's a lot. That's a lot of hours. You need to take a break. Go outside. Take a shower. Eat some good food. I am so not one to talk, though. So not one to talk. Pew, 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 pew. This is really pretty. I really, really like this tree. I wish there was like a spot with good lighting as well. So I could like take a cool picture with the tree in the background. We'll just take a picture like this. At least. Some digital photography. That's what I used to do all the time when I first started playing the game. I still do it to a degree now, but my screenshot folders were just, oh my god. Now I mostly take screenshots of my characters. Is it slicing and archaeology that are the skills needed for shortcuts and flashpoints? There's also sometimes scavenging. All 3 basically have various flashpoint shortcuts. Hi there, says Frost. I've been playing. I really need to turn my nameplates on. Let's gather these guys up. I've been playing off and on for a few years and only recently started doing veteran flashpoints via the matchmaking. I'm just kind of wondering sometimes. Are people allergic to killing enemies in flashpoints? Everyone always seems to try and run past as much as possible. Hey there, Frost. Nice to have you here. So great question. So the group finder doesn't have any type of requirements. It doesn't have any type of goal. It doesn't say what type of group you're looking for. The only thing the group finder helps you to do is to find a group, and your goal is to complete the quest, which is just to complete the flashpoint. How you do that? There's a lot of different ways to do that, and going slowly and taking your time, watching the cutscenes, going around and killing everything, role-playing your way through the Flashpoint are just as a valid way to complete it as going as fast as possible because you're trying to earn a reward or you're trying to get the Flashpoint done in a certain amount of time because there's other stuff you want to go do that day, or you want to go play Hello Kitty Island, but you really wanted to earn your reward for the week in SWTOR for your gear that you're trying to earn. So a lot of people who run specifically through the group finder, their goal for running in the group finder, can I even pull it up right now? Oh no, I can't, because I'm in the middle of a Flashpoint right now. Their goal is to go through it fast because their goal is to get the specific rewards that are given from the Flashpoint. They don't care about the Flashpoint itself too much. They might enjoy it, but their goal is to get the rewards. Oh, it's wandering around. That's why I couldn't find it. Come back here! It's too fast! Come back! Oh, I want to fight the giant frog! If you're looking for a group that really does take their time and tries to kill everything, it's recommended that you put together a group in, say, like a guild, and ask, hey, anybody want to go through the Flashpoint and take our time? Or put together a group through Gen Chat. And I have that advice for anyone who wants to do a Flashpoint a specific way, period. If you want to go super fast or a Flashpoint, put together a group too. Don't expect the randomized people to want to do it the same way as you. But sometimes people try to skip stuff, you're right, to a degree that's almost like funny, like to the point that like you're wasting a bunch of time trying to take this shortcut, which would have been faster just killing things. There is a lot of stuff if you skip though. It is faster. It just depends on the Flashpoint and the specific enemies that you're trying to go through, and even the composition of your team. Like, let's say if you have a bunch of newer people, it's gonna take a lot longer to kill things. It really is, if everyone's still just kind of learning how to play their character and stuff like that. Now, lastly, my last argument, and the reason why we often do skip stuff on stream when we're playing operations is because the most fun part of Flashpoints and operations, are actually the bosses, because they have actually something usually interesting to fight. Like they have a mechanic, or they're kind of cool, or they have a story or something, you know? Frost says, it's not about watching the scenes, it's about actually getting some XP while in there in addition to the item drops. Actually, if what you're after is XP, you shouldn't be worrying about the small enemies at all. What you should be doing is if that's your genuine wish, is to level up faster, is you should be going through the smaller enemies as fast as possible. And just worrying about the big enemies, because those are the ones that give XP, and more importantly, usually completing the Flashpoint gives you a fudge ton of XP. Oh, this one doesn't give me any XP at all. Oh, here it is. So here we go. I can get, just by completing the Flashpoint in solo story mode, so alone, it's 99,000 XP. And when you do it through the group finder, I think you get even more. And then I think you get even, like, there's the group finder quest too, right? So if you're trying to go fast, you should be trying to get through the Flashpoint as quick as possible to do another one, to finish the next quest, and not worrying about like the little tiny enemies along the way. However, if your argument was that I like fighting the little enemies, that'd be totally valid, totally fine. Just unfortunately not everyone in your group probably wants to do that. If running content through Group Finder, it's usually common etiquette to spacebar through the story conversation scenes. Don't hold up other people. I think there's an argument, Dirged, and hi there for the first time, to be made the other way too. I think you could say it's also etiquette to allow people to watch the cutscenes. We're playing a group game. We're not trying to play a calculator game. We're playing if you're playing veteran mode, you're just playing casual content. It's really, there's no really correct answer, I don't think. And that's because the group finder itself does not dictate that. It doesn't say in the quest you should be going fast. It doesn't auto skip the cutscenes. It doesn't have a timer. It doesn't, you know? So ideally, if you're going through the group finder, you are just compromising, and your goal together should be to complete the Flashpoint. Ideally. And ideally, you don't complain too much about it in chat and make other people feel bad. cutscenes can allow a player to go to the bathroom. No, you're not allowed to poop. Listen, you signed up for this Flashpoint. I don't care if it's Nathema or Copero. You better play it the whole way through. No toilet breaks. Many Flashpoints do have solo mode versions. Not all. Not all by any means, unfortunately. Not all. A whole bunch don't, which is also kind of weird that it doesn't give you that option. Yo, hey there, pizza. If every Flashpoint did have a cutscenes or a story mode available, I would be a lot more amenable to that argument. And then same thing there. I would expect the Flashpoint versions, you should not even have to spacebar through them. You should just have them skip auto. Where is this creature that I'm trying to kill? Where is this creature? Tell says, I also use Group Finder when I want to run fast for leveling. Most people are on the same page. Sometimes people want to go slower, and that's fine. But if I personally want to watch cutscenes, I put a group together. Right, exactly. And that's my like ultimate final suggestion is if you want to play a specific way, whether it's fast or slow, put your own group together. Put your own group together either through guild or gen chat, because then it's gonna be awesome. You put a group together that wants to go fast, you're gonna go freaking fast. You want to put together a group that does cutscenes, you're gonna have a group that's very happily watching the cutscenes and exploring corners and taking their time and stuff, you know? Is spamming Hammer Station Point the fastest way to level? I don't think so. I think at one point it was. I especially don't necessarily recommend group content as a fastest way to level because you never know what type of group you're gonna get. So for example, if you get that group that just wants to watch the cutscenes, you can't force them to spacebar. What if you get that group that pulls all the random enemies? You can't force them to skip them. That's why I usually recommend solo content as being faster, unless you're with an organized group already. If you want to read some more about leveling up, go ahead and take a look at this double XP guide. There's a second guide linked within it called How to Level Up Fast. That'll get you going with some ideas. When I returned to SWTOR after around a year, I spent 23 hours without a break in SWTOR. Oh my gosh, did you not go to the toilet either? That's no good. Oh my gosh. But yes, Tell says, I don't know if it's fastest, but that's how I like to level and find it fast. Right. So if that's how you enjoy leveling, even if it's not fastest, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Robin says, dynamic encounters are fast now. Oh, I haven't even written about those. We should go back and do some testing with it. Okay, we've got these guys that always knock me off the edge and drive me crazy. Drive me nuts!
Meet Joss and Volk, husband and wife.
Frost says, usually in the low-level Flashpoints, it's always one level 80 player who tries to speedrun, and then us lobies always die trying to follow them. Oh, well, ideally what's happening if they're trying to speedrun is they are walking in locations where there's no enemies. So you ideally shouldn't be dying, and ideally if they want to speed run, they should be showing you the way, because why would everyone know every Flashpoint? But some people don't do that. Armor Scooter says, I was talking about number 1, not number 2. Okay, I guess cutscenes do give you time to take a little pee. Alright, fine. Fine, fair enough. Son of Austerlitz says, Swtorista leveling the 60th character. Actually, I'm not leveling this character on purpose. I'm just trying to get them some specific armor sets. And they also just happen to be low level. So that's kind of nice. Dynamic encounters on Hoth and Tatooine are really good XP as if you want to level. Right, yeah, I'm sure they are, especially if you put on the perk there. They're pretty fast and fun. Not to mention you'll wind up getting that achievement mount too. I remember watching your videos on armor sets 3 years ago. Oh, hi Pizza CJ. When I first started, but another MMO came in and sadly have to quit. I got to finish Eternal Throne and that was that. Oh, Pizza, what are you playing right now? May I ask? Isn't the perk bugged? It was in that you couldn't buy it. I believe you can buy it now. Yeah, it's fixed. Abel said, we were talking about Abel with playing 100 hours. Grass can wait, the Empire can't. I'm off till Sunday, so I want to finish some more storylines before then. Fair enough, fair enough. This is your vacation, you might as well use it, right? No toilet breaks. No toilet breaks, not allowed, banned. So when the game first came out, I was looking forward to it for like 3 years. Like, I was so excited for it. I'm pretty sure I played like an entire day, probably something like 16 hours. This was a very special occasion. And I had bought myself, I was a student at the time, I did not have a lot of money, but I bought myself, I booked time off my job. It was a day off from school. And I bought a box of pizza pockets, the kind that you heat up in the microwave, and I bought myself a whole box of Coca-Cola in the mini cans, and that is the only thing I ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner the entire day. I don't think I could physically do that anymore. I am too old. This was like in the peak of my young age, and like, I don't even remember how old I was. It was when I was in college, but... So I'm really not one to talk. I don't do that anymore. I actually, now that playing is also kind of my work at the same time, I do a lot better balancing. Otherwise, I go crazy in general, just like anyone else with bad work-life balance. I go sit down and eat lunch. I go take a break at nighttime. Was your tummy upset after that diet? Oh, I don't know if I had a stomach anymore. I'm pretty sure I had turned into a computer. I was one with the PC. Oh, yay! Shay wants to talk with me now. We're gonna... Oh, nice. That's funny. I got Osis gear to drop. That is amusing. 258 stuff. I didn't even know that could drop. Oh, it's better than what I have. Cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. My first playthrough was an Inquisitor, but I literally cannot remember anything about it. It's so hard to start again. But right now I'm playing Guardian named Walter White. I wonder what you're doing with that character there. Saving the Jedi. Saving the galaxy, I'm sure. Yeah, 258 item rating. Mmm. Delicious. That is actually the best I can have right now, which I was mistaken earlier. I used to play World of Warcraft, says Dari, in vanilla a lot. I was 22 when I started WoW. Friends would see me at 4 a.m. in Ashenvale grinding my character. Right, that's how I used to play. Absolutely. Same way. You will the only time you'll catch me up at 4 a.m. playing SWTOR is when I'm absolutely miserable because I can't sleep. Today I accidentally woke up at 4:30 a.m. and my first thought was I should go on the computer. I didn't, but that was my first thought, was I should go do something on the computer. Oh, who was our player who was playing something else? Oh, I see. You're coming back to a Guardian. Gotcha. Breaking Bad batch. Oh, I like it. Good one. Good one. There you go. Nice. Green Lion says, I used to play Knights of the Old Republic regularly for 16 hours or so. Not healthy. Like I said, entirely guilty of doing the same thing though, especially when I was younger, like before I was out on my own. I didn't have the best time of my life, so I would often just sequester myself in my room and play in there by myself for literally hours, because what else am I supposed to do? I was a little smarty pants and I finished all my homework and stuff on the bus or at school. The friends that I would regularly hang out with, if your parents don't drive them to you and they live far away, you can't hang out with them. What am I supposed to do? Go outside and play by myself? No! I gotta play video games. Walter White makes the best blue crystals in the galaxy. I thought he would make some Ahsoka crystals. Yeah, always better when you have the option to have balance between things. Go outside. Whether it's just taking a walk or going in a backyard or something. My outside time the other day was I walked to the gas station a couple streets away and got a Slurpee and went home. You know? I was so proud of myself. I was like, I went outside. I did it. That counts. Oh no, Akave died. This happened last time too. I don't think the robot can heal me through it either. That's what I learned last time. It's gonna be nasty. Last time I had to babysit my companion. Rude. I wish Quest reward gear would take current gear score into consideration. Yeah, so it, right now, if I remember right, there's specific rewards from specific planets, and it doesn't take into account your gear score, but it's kind of a good thing because it means you can go and get those looks even if you are the wrong level. Ooh, get me out of here! That is so cool. Just a giant firestorm. Really annoying for me, who has to run out of it. It's super cool looking though. Hey, hey, hey! Or not. I used to regularly come home from work on a Friday and have my tea and then play until Sunday afternoon, evening. Like I said, not the healthiest balance. Also guilty of it. Also guilty of it. So now what I've been doing is instead of all day computer, I'll make sure to go and eat lunch off of the computer instead of on it. I cook with my husband every night. That's really nice. That's a big break. I usually spend time with him for an hour or so before dinner. After dinner, I'll sometimes still work some more, but other times I will go and do some type of physical craft if I'm not sick. Oh, I didn't need to run away. I didn't need to run away. There was fire all over the floor. I just needed to not stand in the fire. Got it? Got it. So, oh, what I'm really proud of. Let's see. Do you think this robot... I think this robot may be standing here doing nothing. Did he fix himself? Where's my robot? Where'd he go? He fell through the floor. This is why we need to keep my companion alive, because the robot has issues. I want to show you what I've spent about probably like 5 or 6 hours on the last few nights. Ooh. While watching TV, to be fair. It's not any better than playing video games, right? There, I have gone up and relieved my anger. I've relieved my anger. Has anyone translated what Shay says in the Flashpoint? Jete! Jete! What else does she say? Nardralsha. Try harder. I assume that those are the same thing. I don't know what Jete means though. That's the only one that isn't, she doesn't automatically translate herself. So what I've been working on lately is, so you see these headphones that I have on right now. They are a specific set of headphones that my husband got me quite a long time ago because I told him that the headphones that I had, the ones that he had, hurt my head a lot because they were too big. They were too big. They physically hurt my head, and I was like, oh. So he went and looked for reviews online for people who said they had similar problems, and people said they liked these headphones, and he ordered them for me as a surprise, and I have been using them for years now. And unfortunately, the first pair that I had, they stopped working in one ear, and I thought they were broken, and so I had someone look at them, and they were actually able to figure out it was just the cord. So I ordered a new cord, and when I was on the website, I realized that, okay, I need to pay attention real fast here. We need to be able to bring our companion back, otherwise she'll die in the fire. So we need to remember to click this when stupid Akavi standing in the fire. And so when I was on their website, I noticed that you could actually also buy new ear pads. And the ear pads on my original pair were like literally disintegrating, I realized, because they are made out of fake leather, which is just plastic, which will just die over time. And when I went to go order that replacement cable, I was like, oh, I'll just order new ear pads too, awesome. But the shipping was gonna be like $35, and I was like, no, That's like half the price of the actual headphones themselves. Screw that. And so I ordered the cable and called it a day. Okay, is my companion standing in lava? No. Fantastic. As it, whoa, should be. I am almost dead. Why? I don't know. Do I have any other self-heals? Oh, because the companion's just sitting there. Why is the robot just sitting there doing nothing? I can't heal myself any more than this, you stupid robot. Look at him. He gets into lava and then he like gets confused. If I run away, will he teleport to me? Do you think? Is there a trick to this? I have these med packs. Where did he even go? Oh, I had this problem before too. Use a ranged companion. Oh, that's probably a good idea. That's a good suggestion. Is Corso ranged? Is Risha ranged? I think so. I was like, I don't want Corso. Yeah, I should use the Colto stations too. Oh, Seb says, I just came back to the game after quitting in coffee. Wish these live events were around back then in level scaling. Mwah! Got 2 other buds to join me as well again. Oh, Seb! That's so fun! I hope you and your friends have fun. And yeah, that's like any game. More gets added over time, and we're like, I wish I had that back then. There's so many things that exist now that I wish existed back then. Oh my god. Jate means good, apparently. Awesome. Nice. She's proud of me for dying, I guess. Okay, where's Godbot? Come here, you stupid robot. Get out here. I should also use Heroic Moment, right? There's no reason not to. Both Corso and Risha are ranged. Yeah, but I don't like Corso. But yes, he would have worked too, right? Hey, Coffee Star Wars. Hi there. So this is what I've been working on for the last like 5 or 6 hours after like over the course of like multiple days, like a long time. I created a whole new band and a whole new donut poof, and I'm super proud of it. It's not like professional looking or anything, but I've sewn before and I can sew a straight line, but I've never made anything kind of 3D to fit a specific shape because the little foam is in here. It's shaped like a donut and it came out so good, and I'm really happy with it. And it's nice because it means I was able to buy the new cable and I was able to replace these by hand, and it meant that these don't have to go in the electronics waste too, with 2 things that could be fixed. But oh my gosh, it was a lot of work. I actually used this is the same material, this is leftover material from the reupholstering of the chairs that I was doing, so really quite proud of it. Okay, let's get a ranged companion. We're gonna do Heroic Moment. See if that kills her a little faster and buys me a little time, you know? Please stop bullying Risha. Please stop stunning me. Rude. Oh, nice. Risha went all the way over there to start with. That actually might help a lot. That's where she needs to be for later. Okay, what's my Godbot doing, if anything? Is he just standing there doing nothing? No, he's doing something. That's a start. Risha says, help me. Oh my gosh, if I go get a Colto station, will she survive? Oh no, Godbot got her. Godbot got her. Get her, save her. Yes. Maybe I should just let the Godbot fight and only be... oh, I don't know if he's doing anything. Risha keeps almost dying and I'm scared for her. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna try this. Oh, it only healed me. It didn't heal her. Oh no. Oh, Risha. Okay, we're gonna stay out here. We're gonna stay out. No. Come on, Rishi. Come on, Risha. Run. Run, honey. Okay. Good. All right. It's a start. It's a start. Come back here. She survived through 1. We'll see if she can survive through a 2nd. Why are you standing on those plates? I don't know. Am I not supposed to? Ark says, greetings from Yerba Mate, biggest Polish guild of Darth Malchus. Hi there. Hello from California. Pizza says, wait, y'all play with headphones? Pizza, do you live by yourself? I've never played without headphones in my entire life because I've always lived with other people, either family or Mr. Swtorista, you know? It causes damage. They shouldn't be... Oh, you shouldn't be standing on this? Oh, maybe that's what she was getting damage from earlier. Oh gosh, is she standing in the lava right now?
Let you win.
Oh yes. Come on, dear. Come here, honey. Okay. My stupid robot's sitting there. Why is he allowed? Because he's dumb. Ugh. That could have been what was causing me so much grief earlier too. I was trying to stay out of the center because she does her firestorm. Grief! Grief!
You're good. I'm better.
I think in my mind I thought because they were a bit raised off of the lava. The lava's not literally spewing out of the side ones, so I thought it would be okay. Yeah, you're dying. That is okay. We are done here. Ba-boom! That was surprisingly difficult for a story mode one, but I think it's mostly because the robot at certain points, he just stops working and I don't know why. Okay, there's something I need to click. This pole over here, yes. Normally this would glow, and I realized that's the problem I was having last time.
Not bad.
Was that the glowing stuff isn't glowing right now, and it's a known issue. Pizza says I have soundproof panels and live alone, so yeah, but I do play with headphones. Oh, see, exactly, right?
Let's get you patched up, Vode.
Robot can heal himself. He needs to heal us. He just stands there and does nothing sometimes. I think it has to do with when the plates open up. Something about it. He gets confused about where he is, and then I'll wait a few seconds and he'll just like disappear off the face of the earth. Can't make this up. He just goes away into the void, and I'm like, goodbye. Farewell. Let's get a Revan out and sell some stuff, but it looks like we finished that one. Nice. Revan. So I'm making my way through the Revan storyline. I think I still have the other Flashpoint to run too. I'll sell some of these implants and stuff. We definitely don't need these. No. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna go boot up the Jetpack cam now. He can heal and tank and DPS. Why doesn't he heal me? Why doesn't he love me? Shelby says it's because the robot doesn't have a co-op neighborhood and he's sad. Oh my gosh, in World of Warcraft, I'm excited because they're making housing, but the housing's gonna be, you can be in a neighborhood with other people, and I told my friends that I play with regularly that we're starting a co-op in World of Warcraft. We're gonna have a co-op, and we're gonna grow a garden, and we're gonna have chickens, you know? And we're gonna have a fish tank. Talos says I can't stand having earphones on all the time. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. They can be quite uncomfortable, especially if you have some that are not perfect for your head ear type. I like live in headphones though, and I have for a long time. I didn't buy surround sound to use headphones. Waste the money when you could just get headphones. Haha. SWTOR is a must with headphones, says Seb. I used to because of siblings and parents when it came out. Now it's because of kids and or roommates. Right. Hard to imagine the game is 13ish years old. Oh my gosh. Yeah, your kids. Let's see. Your kids could literally be teenagers if you had them when the game first started. That's crazy. If you popped out a baby when the game first came out, your kids would be like 13 years old. Yep. Wow. Jedi Revenite says, are hypercrates still being sold outside the GTN because they are more than 1 billion credits? I don't think so. They might be getting close to 1 billion, but the new GTN limit is 3 billion, I think, so you shouldn't be running into that very often, if at all. Okay, so we're gonna go searching around. Aw, Tell says I just play in a different room than my wife. She has her sound, I have mine. Right, perfect. If you have somewhere you can close the door and it's all your own space, that's pretty standard. I technically do, but I can't imagine not playing with headphones at this point. We are working on collecting some armors. Let's see, Jetpack cam. So there's, I think we got all of the Cartel Market ones. And I think we were going around and we were going to take a look at some of the other ones that are like around the galaxy and stuff like that. We found out Runic Wanderer didn't have a jetpack last time. And it looks like these are some more that I would need to go collect. What is Vengeance's Vendetta? Let's go pop on here. There's a couple of fitted sets. There's a couple of remnant sets. Oh, there's really not a lot at all. We don't need to do jetpack cam. We've basically seen all of the jetpacks. Except for a couple that are like hiding on my other characters. Let's go back to Rishi and I can go work on getting that pirate set. Never mind. You know what else I need to do? I need to do some bounties before the bounty event ends, right? Oh my gosh. I don't want to. I don't want to play bounties. Oh. You know, it'd be nice if we had a day where we just... I wish the bounties could be more shared. I was gonna say, well, where we all go do bounties together, but we kind of have to step on each other's toes to do the bounties, which is kind of unfortunate, actually. I was on this character. Yes. Ah! Pizza says, the reason I came back to SWTOR is because I saw an old friend had his first Saber replica and getting a little jealous, lol, and I remembered I can just play this game. Oh, that's so cool. Did he get like a replica of one of the Star Wars movies lightsabers, or did you mean like a replica of a saber from this game? If this game, dang, that's pretty cool. If from the movies, that's still fairly cool. There's this one mount I want to have. I don't think it's possible anymore. I don't know. I forget. Pizza, see if you can describe anything about it, and we'll play the Guess That Mount game. Play the Guess That Mount game. Speaking of mounts I don't have, I don't have a lot of the mounts from... There was a bunch of mounts that I don't have yet. Soon, eventually, sometime this year. Not soon, eventually. But eventually, sometime this year, I'm going to be updating the mounts part of the website and... Flashpoint mounts? No, not these ones. Uprising? There's a bunch of mounts from Uprisings that I don't have yet. These were all submitted by other players, but there's a couple that I really want and that I just don't have. Like, these are pictures from... Like, I kind of want this one right here just because it's a super cool color. There's a couple other ones that I don't have that I was like, should I go spend some time like farming them? I bet I don't have a lot of the Flashpoint achievements too. Oh, the wings of something. Oh, good luck with your life. Wings of the Architect. Yeah, everybody wants that one. It only drops from a really hard operation in the most difficult mode. You can't just say you want it. I want $1 billion. Are you talking about these ones? Or do you... Oh, wait. Or are you talking about... I don't know if I have a picture. I don't think they would be Wings of Nyrot, because those ones are fairly new, to be honest. Whoa, this person drew a picture of Wings of Nyrot. Oh, I know this person! Oh, Glorfinel! That's so awesome. They drew their character. Oh, that's so freaking cool. But the Wings of Nyrot are something quite rare. Oh, here's a picture. Oh, that's my picture. This is kind of awkward. Yeah, super neat. Super neat. Yeah, I like Lore's art. I've talked to them quite a few times. They're also very nice. Yeah, there's no... It's one of the most difficult things in the entire game. And you have to do it with a group of 8 people who all can do really difficult content. Have a good one, Seb. Thanks for swinging by. I'm just spacebarring through the content here. Because I don't want to give too many spoilers, and I'm also mostly just trying to collect the armor today. And that kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier, in that people have different motivations for playing different parts of the game. So in this case, I don't care about the story at all. I just want the reward. That is my only goal. Versus someone else playing this exact same story at the exact same time might be aghast because their whole goal is to see the story. That's the whole point they're playing it. Who even cares about the rewards? They're kind of very whatever to start with. Looks like the fastest way to get there would be to go take the mount. Or to go take the speeder, yeah. So yeah, I'm finishing off that project. It's getting there. Go finish up the little jetpack filter. Finish up linking Tor fashion in the armor site. What else do I got? Ooh, it got stuck. That's what I got. And then, oh, I started editing a video the other day, so I should continue working on that. And I think that's I kind of want to go like stop and make some more guides again, because I've just been so focused on the armor sets and guides about the armor sets that are all text. I want to go back to making some normal stuff again. Where's the speeder? That's what I'm having trouble finding. I think it might be on the other side of the bridge and I went too far. Frost says, I'm currently working on character number 7 for my legendary achievement, Sith Warrior. After that, just Imperial Agent left. Nice! Nice, that'll be number 8. Imperial Agent is a really fun one to finish things off on. Because you're really comfortable with the game at that point, you're really comfortable with the lore of the game, and then you really get to dive into the story that is kind of a little more meta than the others, which is really fun. Oh, I like that one. Oh, hey G, have a great day. G says, hi, hello, and good morning. Body type 4 sniper, still asleep in his sniper's nest. I'm just imagining him in like a bird nest. A big giant bird nest up on a building. And he's got his little sniper rifle and he's ready to go. Perfect, perfect. And by the way, you guys, today is a really great day to ask questions about the game, whether it's a new player question or a veteran player question, because I'm just doing some super easy story content today. I'm not trying to learn anything new for once in my life. Oh, here we go. Cthulhu says, crafting question. I'm chugging through my inventory and it seems a lot of items cannot be deconstructed. Some are fitted, some are not. Right profession, high level, so would you know if this is intentional, and what do we do with items that won't sell in GTN and can't be deconstructed? Okay, so if you can't deconstruct it, or deconstructing it gives you nothing, the answer is sell it to a vendor. The fitted armors, however, I would sell those on the GTN. Some of those are only worth a few thousand credits, but others can be worth quite a bit. Your fitted armors, if you happen to like the look of any of them, you can always throw them in your legacy bay, and if you're running out of space in your legacy bay, you can put them in your legacy bay and then put them in another character's bank, because you can just switch those between characters without any issue. So like your fitted armors, those have nothing to do with crafting. You may have potentially gotten those from some treasure hunting boxes or something like that, but that's the only reason you'd have them from crafting directly. Otherwise, you just, you picked them up off the ground and now you got to figure out what to do with them. Companion gifts, you can always sell those on the GTN or give them to your companions. But in general, deconstructing stuff, the only stuff you really should be deconstructing are endgame gear, level 80 gear that you don't need, or level 75 gear that you don't need. Cartel market gear that you have in collections, so like you were claiming it to make copies of it. Otherwise, whenever possible, if it's unbound, for example, this item is not bound, it doesn't say bound to legacy or bound to character, you can sell it on the GTN, maybe make some credits. Otherwise, you can sell it to the vendor here. Otherwise, you can just hoard it for later. Right. Yeah, hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, I've got a lot of items from drops, but I'm looking to dissolve everything into resources. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. If you go to dissolve it, as you said, it goes into destroy tab instead, and that means you literally get nothing. Let's see, do I have anything I can actually deconstruct for usefulness? No, I don't. Mostly because I'm low level. I don't even have anything that would deconstruct to something useful right now. LOL. Nope. Good try. But yeah, hopefully that was kind of a useful answer. It's hard because there's just so much types of stuff, Where is... Ah, here he is. Off the cliff. Hello there, Kaka. Oh yeah, you do need a crafting skill to deconstruct stuff. Be aware of that. It's kind of a weird caveat. Frost says, I hate this. I decided I was going to use my Sith Warrior to do my Dark 5 run and it's taxing my mental health. Oh, is it because you have to be evil or something else? What's the biggest hurdle of that for you? Okay, bonus round. Is there a tag on your armor page for working jetpacks on chests? I'm not seeing it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. No, that's what we're currently working on. I'm currently cataloging the data. This is what this spreadsheet is right here. That we're tracking which ones do have jetpack and don't have jetpack, and what types of them do have it and don't. So it's not on the site or anything yet. That's what we're working on. Hopefully, I'm hoping to have it up by Monday maybe, but I don't know if it will be. That's the goal. But I would love to have that filter there too. It's a good answer. I was just wondering, working under the belief that everything would be deconstructible if one had the right skill level. Nope, most stuff won't be. The main stuff that's supposed to be deconstructible and you get something back is 1, crafted items. But don't forget, you might want to hold on to those. If they're components, you can use them to craft other things. If they're crafted items, potentially you could sell them on the GTN, you know, for war. Kind of depends on the item. And endgame armors at level 75 and 80. Because you get basically more gear than you need, and you deconstruct it into currency that you can use to buy the gear that you actually want or need. Frost says, it's because some of those decisions as Dark 5 are do evil things for no reason at all. Frost, I will tell you, if you can't bear to do the dark side story, there is another way to eventually get to Dark 5 on any of your characters without ever actually making a dark side decision. Let's see. Dark 5, Swtorista. Just stop. Yeah, how to get Dark 5, how to get dark side points. Yeah, that's right. Crafting. Crafting is actually the way. Let's see. There's diplomacy is a really good way to get dark side points. There is a quest on Rishi, the planet I'm on right now, that you can get dark side points for doing barely anything. And if you happen to get to Zyos, which you might not, you can get some dark side points. And if you're crazy and you want to get some more dark side points from heroics, they're not quite as evil as the ones that you do. But if you want, you can just literally use diplomacy all the way to Dark 5, which is kind of cool. Hey, Benji, thank you very much. Hey, good morning. Yeah, it takes a while. I wouldn't even say it takes that long, especially if you know exactly which quests you're doing. Because I've had to do it a couple times for the research, and I think I put some math up there. You just kind of keep them running while doing other things, you know? Does doing it that way take a long time? I'd argue it takes less time than running through the entire class story. But you would probably hit Dark 5 before then. And it definitely takes less time than never playing your character because you're loath to make those weird dark side decisions if you keep putting it off. Of course, being a politician gives you dark side points. That's right, Deezer. No, you can be a politician in diplomacy and get light side points too. You can be a good person too. You can make effective change in the galaxy. Or you can just kill people. Pew, 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 pew. Oh no, I'm almost dead. Oh no, my companion's not a healer. Oh shoot. I walked right into that one. Could you answer my question? Yeah, which one was it? I think I missed it along the way. I want to roleplay a character as a secret spy of the Revanite Order. Oh! Okay, so do you want to be a Revanite or do you want to spy on the Revanites? So the Revanites, the original ones on Dromund Kaas, they very much seem to be Force users. There doesn't seem to be anything but Sith warriors and Sith Inquisitors as far as I can tell. When they branch out later into the Shadow of Revan, they literally take anybody and their dog. Anybody, any type of person. Like if you take a look at this person, they are a They're like they're called a radio man. Like, they're a member of the Republic military. I know you can't see them very well because it's real dark in here. But it really, you can be literally anything. Literally anything that would be useful to the Revenites. Maybe not like a pastry chef, but other than that, anything that would be useful to the Revenite cause would be fun. And I think you could make a good argument for any class. Okay, even the Revenites need pastry chefs. That's a lie. I would totally accept a pastry chef into my Revenite army.
Never.
Any tips? Hey there, Slinky. Oh, good. I got some more boots that I was looking for. Nice. Nice. Oh, look, level 72 is a bonus. Any tips on what I should do as free-to-play after completing the story and 2 DLCs on 1 character? Hey there, Sinky, you've gotten really far on your free-to-play account. I'm so proud of you. You've basically done the entire storyline that you can do on your character. And just to make sure, you've done all of Shadow of Revan, so what I'm doing right now, plus you've done Zyos, because that's the final story. The Zyos is the final thing you can do as a free-to-play player. So what could you do? You have a bunch of different options. So first option, really easy, obvious one, is subscribe and unlock the expansions and keep playing the story. In general, I consider the free-to-play version of the game a super awesome free demo that goes on forever. But I figure if you've been playing this long, you probably like the game. If that's not possible or you wanted to stick to free-to-play, here's all the other real suggestions. Just wanted to make sure that one was in the mix. You can, I think it's very popular for players to start a 2nd or 3rd character if you haven't already, because there is 8 class stories, and the 8 class stories are like really considered the most fantastic ones in the game. Also, in addition, the first expansion that you played, The Rise of the Cartel, that one, where am I going? That one is actually different on Republic and Imperial side, so it would probably be worth playing through it again on the opposite faction of what you played now. And then additionally, pew, 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 pew. Wait, I'm a stealth character. Why am I even fighting anything? Why shouldn't I just run? In addition, you're playing on a free-to-play account, and you had the first 2 expansions unlocked, so apart from the story, there's actually a lot of stuff you can go explore, collect, achieve, and stuff like that. So have you tried all of the flashpoints that you have access to? You probably tried a lot of them through the story so far, but there's a couple that are outside of the story, like Hammer Station and stuff like that. Aethys, Red Reaper, those ones are not solo only. There's a whole bunch of like Swtorista secrets, a whole bunch of like secret achievements and stuff. Would this be the right page? Oh, you know what would be the right page for this? The planet maps. Oh my gosh, I have something really cool to show you. So this is something that we built a while ago. This is called the SWTOR planet maps. And basically, let's say you'll have access to Coruscant if you're a Republic character. If you're Imperial, I don't care. It's not my problem. And it shows a bunch of kind of some of the secrets on the maps as well. So there's the lore objects. There's the Beast Masters, which are kind of unique enemies. Oh my gosh, Datacrons. If you have not done Datacrons, highly awesome activity to do as a free-to-play player. There's champion enemies, which are named enemies. There's some quests you may not have run into along the way or noticed along the way. There's a bunch of world bosses to go kill. There's a bunch of SWTORista.com events. Have you tried any of the events so far? Like, there's so much stuff that you can go check out. So I'll link that too. I'll link the events as well. Those are certain ones at certain times, but like right now, both the swoop event and the bounty event are happening. And so not only can you like try those, but they also often have secrets and achievements related to them too, if you want to go above and beyond. I hope that was a kind of useful answer for you, Sinky. Let me know if that worked or if you needed a little more info. Hey, Tells! Oh, I'm glad they made it to you. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Oh my god, and Galactic Seasons! We didn't even talk about that! So there's also an activity called Galactic Seasons. We're at the very end of the current one, but a new one's probably gonna start sometime end of... Oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Ah! Galactic Seasons, as a free-to-play player, you only have access to the first tier of rewards, the top half, but there is some really cool rewards mixed in here. There's a bunch of weapons, there's a bunch of like cartel packs, there's a bunch of crafting materials, there's these tokens which are awesome to spend, decorations, stuff like that. And basically each week there's a new set of objectives and they'll send you across the galaxy, which can be really useful if you're not quite sure what to do. A lot of what we do is every Tuesday is we'll open up our Galactic Seasons and like see what's on the objectives and go do some of that if we're not sure, like didn't have a specific thing in mind that we wanted to play. Go look at the list and see what's featured today, you know? Pizza says, I wish I could experience the Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne for the first time again. Oh man, it would be really fun, I think, in general, to experience this game for the first time again. Just in a general way. Evil bonbons! Oh, Jawa pastry chef! Oh my gosh, yes, that's right. Revanite pastry chef. They are evil bonbons. You are correct. I need my own personal evil bonbon chef. That's right. Sinky says, yeah, Legendary was one of the goals for sure, but it takes a while, I presume. Yep. Datacrons might be nice to try out, actually. I use the site quite nicely, but didn't see those world maps. Thanks for the info. Absolutely, yeah. Legendary is definitely one of those ones that isn't meant to be rushed, I don't think. I think a lot of people will just start with a second class. For you, I would recommend, if you're starting a second class, pick one on the opposite faction, because it can be very fresh and new and different if you're playing a second character that's not even the same faction as your current one. You can go to whole new planets you haven't been to before and stuff. Pizza says, I played this and Final Fantasy back and forth in 2021, and it was so fun. Oh, that's awesome. Final Fantasy was the one we were checking out together, me and some friends, before we've switched over to World of Warcraft. So we played Final Fantasy for about a year. It was pretty fun. I liked it. It didn't quite click with me quite as much, but real pretty, absolutely, for sure. The worst thing about Final Fantasy is you cannot fling yourself off a cliff to die. That is part of my enjoyment of video games, okay, people? Listen, part of the way I enjoy video games is dying. And being like, hey, I wonder if I could jump down there. Jumping down there and dying. Or maybe sometimes you don't die and you're like, ha ha ha, I made it down here. Final Fantasy has barriers, invisible barriers everywhere. You are not allowed. You're banned from jumping off cliffs in that game. Armored says, oh, Urza asks, are the Galactic Seasons tracks shared across multiple servers? No, and as being mentioned in chat, that's kind of a good thing. We have a couple players here who like to play seasons across multiple characters. Oh, I may have made a horrible mistake. Remember how I was talking about jumping off cliffs? Is this the way I need to go? Oh, it is. Look, I can jump down here. Oh, hooray. I made it. Okay, here we go. This is the right direction, nice. Yeah, you can technically do them on multiple servers, which some of our friends do. So you can get the rewards on multiple servers. Oh, yeah. Oh, DJ says, I actually just finished the story last night for my first time. Oh, you just did Shadow of Revan. Oh, very cool. Very neat. The ending of this one on Yavin 4, really, really cool in my opinion. Very neat. I actually won't be playing it all the way through, funny enough, because I'm gonna hide this bonus quest here. Because my goal for this character is I'm trying to not get lost. I'm trying to collect some very specific armor pieces, and the pieces that I need and or want, they are pretty much only on Rishi. Oh, look, a dam. It's kind of cool looking. Oh, cool! I can actually go in here in this little dam. I'm just gonna run away. Run away! Ah! Oh, look, their dam's broken. Oh no! I need to somehow get over there. Let's see, can I like roll my way across? Phew! There we go. What do you guys consider the best class story? Okay, taking votes in chat right here. The eternal question. What is the best class story? Put your answers in chat. Pizza needs to know. Pizza, the best class story is pineapple. Obviously. Oh no! Wait, you guys are all giving different answers. You're all supposed to give the same answer. You're all supposed to say pineapple. Oh no! What have we done? Uh-oh. Oh, where'd my companion go? Oh no, when I fell down, my companion died. And now I have no one to heal me. That's, mildly problematic. Okay, okay, I can heal myself. I'm a strong, capable smuggler. We're good. We're good here. Pineapple class! That's right. So it's really varied. My favorite's The Agent. I think that one's the best story, but it's not necessarily the one I recommend to play the most. I just really like it because it has so many different variations and twists and turns. And The Inquisitor is the one I can't stop thinking about, and I keep thinking about how I want to make another smuggler because I couldn't remember that the Special Inquisitor story was called Force Walking. And now I'm like questioning how much I even remember about it at this point for it being my favorite. Yeah. I'd really like there to be some reason or way to play the stories that was different. I don't know exactly what that would look like. I thought dynamic encounters might kind of fit that bill, but it ended up not quite being it. That was a different way to level, but not a different way to play the stories. Like, if there was a special type of armor or something you could get from leveling up. I don't know. I need some type of motivation because I have so many characters already. Like, it's hard to justify wanting to play through an entire story without getting new stuff, which is really weird because I should just be able to play the game without the enjoyment. I mean, with just the enjoyment of the story, right? Oh, phew. Phew, phew. Doesn't the smuggler have the sad part on Hoth? I've only played the smuggler story once. It is the only one I have only played once. All the others I've run through at least a couple times. The smuggler is one of the oldest ones I played, and I never replayed it. So I don't even remember. I don't remember what happened on Hoth. But there's a sad part on Hoth. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Phew. Intizar says, I missed the unique rewards each class story used to award. Oh, Intizar, what are you referring to? Are you talking about, like the armor sets? Because now you can kind of get specific armors from specific quests, but you can also go and pick them up from the vendors on the specialty planetary vendors. So they're not, like, exclusive to the class, which is good because it kind of sucked before if you missed them along the way or whatever. Liz gets a cold? Oh, poor baby. I don't believe that. I don't think that's what actually happens. Voice of G says, oh my god, G? For a level 70 boost, which class story is most skippable on the Republic side? G? G, I would make sure to decide, do you want to play a sniper again? Or do you want to play something different? Because remember, you still have things split up between tech and force. Tech and force. So does that matter to you? Hey, Cubester! Cubester has 3 questions. Shoot! Go ahead. Go for it. We'll do one at a time, though. I can't answer all 3 at once.
Maybe later.
Oh. DJ says, I didn't play all of them yet, but I love the Inquisitor. Yeah, it's so cool. Jalafi says, they should add that Rishi pirate gear as cosmetics to the Rishi reputation vendor. I agree. I agree. It's weird that there's no other way to get it. It really is. Let's put Risha. Oh my gosh. Winter! Winter, officially first name Winter. Hi, nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming over. Super nice of you. I'm sorry I never end my stream at before yours, lol. And you guys are always coming over here, but so nice of you. Hi, we're running the Rishi story and answering questions today. Happy Canadian Maple Syrup Day. Hell yeah. We have real maple syrup in the cupboard, and we had pancakes the other day, and Mr. Swtorista said, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to have real maple syrup. And I was like, excuse me, you're sorry? I want garbage sugar in a bottle. Not real maple syrup. We had to come here because it's Canadian Maple Syrup Day. Fair enough. Fair enough. G says, I was super tempted to play another sniper again just to know the class and play along with your group content. I mean, that's not a bad thing, especially because you can add the second combat style if you want to try something different. So ideally, if that's the case, G, you want to play a trooper or a smuggler, right? Because that'll give you access to the sniper. So both of those are not super highly rated compared to like a lot of the force classes. The trooper story, in my opinion, the first planet is awesome, amazing, really cool. And the final planet on Corellia is super cool, but everything in between is kind of eh. The smuggler story, people really like the flirtatiousness of it, the goofiness of it, the silliness of it, the wisecracking jokes, you know, the Han Solo of it all. I think you personally would probably really enjoy that, especially if you're doing the voice acting along the way with it. So for you, I would pick a trooper to use your token character on. But it doesn't preclude you from actually playing a trooper again another time in any way. Come be a trooper with me. Come be a trooper sniper. And then you can always add a second combat style if you wanted to learn how to like commando heal or like, you know, smuggler punch. Is there something here I'm supposed to... Oh, I see. Go to sleep, little baby. Oh, where's my... Where's my go to sleep? What does it look like? Tranquilizer. Mmm. Tastes good. Oop. Unlock the taskbar. Half-witted, smelly-looking nerfer. Go to sleep. Hey, who was that? Who was that? It was G. I said come be a trooper with me. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you very much for supporting. Aw, Frost says it bothers me as a woman I can't flirt with the other pretty woman in the game. I'm sorry. Me too. As a smuggler, you should be able to flirt with anything that has legs and things that don't as well. Equality, people. But yeah, G, hopefully that answered your question for which one you should do. Honestly, Trooper, I think, is a good pick. Let's answer some more of those questions. I see there's some over on YouTube as well.
Whatever you want.
Just catching up here. Oh, or moddable weapons like the A300 Needler. Oh, so I wonder if those have returned in other ways. I remember Torchy, right? Do you not get Torchy anymore? That's so sad. Intizar says, if you were Matt's Corso, he gave you a unique blaster called Sparkles. No, it wasn't Sparkles. He did give you one, but it wasn't Sparkles, was it? Was that what it was called, really? If so, that's funny. Cubester says, first, how are you doing this moment? Doing pretty good. I'm losing my voice, I notice. I'm not sure why. Why, but other than that, doing fine. Thank you. Second question. Snappa says, I wish when the companions could use all the melee and blaster weapons, right? They had a lot more going on, but they were... I understand why they changed them. They had to change the whole system to be able to do like Knights of the Fallen Empire and all the different companions and stuff like that. Reasons to like a trooper. Jennifer Hale makes it worthwhile. Oh, that's true. If you happen to play a lady, you could be Jennifer Hale, Mass Effect trooper. Go for question number 2. Right, if the gun itself is not called Torchy or Sparkles, even if it looks the same, it's not the same thing, right? It's not the same. Worst companion personality? Of course it's Skadge. We don't even need to discuss this. He's a freak. He belongs in a box and shipped to Antarctica. So ZWD over on the YouTube side of things says, I'm a Sentinel, level 80 with full Rakata gear, and I'm wondering if I can put enhancements on them at some point, because they don't have the option right now. I would also love to max out my character. Hey there, you're wearing full Rakata gear. So are you saying you have 340 for Rakata gear? In that case, you cannot put mods into them because you already kind of have the best gear in the game. Congratulations. But are you asking about enhancements or augments? So you have two options. You can have, if you're asking about enhancements, So the 344 Ricotta gear is like baked in. The stats are attached to the armor piece, not the mods. Your other option is to get an empty piece of gear like this one right here that has the armory mod and enhancement, and go get the hide and seek 340 gear. However, if you have 344 Ricotta already, that's probably already better. And you should just figure out your stats and, augment them, you know? And call it a day. Congratulations, that's a pretty good feat if so. Oh, why do I have the hiccups? Help! Help! Deezer says, currently doing the smuggler story, you still get sparkles, but you don't get torchy. Oh my god, that's sad. It really is called sparkles? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a good name for a weapon to give to somebody you love. Happy Valentine's. Here's sparkles. Oh, it's too bad that we won't get another Galactic Seasons or for Valentine's, or rather we won't get another date night for Valentine's. Not only is the timing wrong, but also the voice actor strike is still going on. Oh, sad. Sad. Oh, what is the best companion personality? Jawa Face says it's Blizz. I mean, that's kind of a given coming from Jawa Face. But Flashy's better than Torchy, and Sparkles beats them all? Second question. Oh my gosh, spoilers, it's Revan. In the shadow of Revan's story. But is he good? Is he bad? What's his plan? You don't know. It's a secret. I spacebar through it. You're never gonna know. Secondly, may I ask if it's possible to unify the colors of the outfit to the chest piece that has no dye? Yes. It will be the default quote-unquote colors of the chest. So currently, I can actually show you that right now. Is anybody still alive? Did we kill everyone? Oh no, Theron Shan is having a little adventure down there all by himself. And I'm in a glowing red room, so this unifying business is not going to work very well. This video, as always, gonna get copyrighted on YouTube. No matter how much I sing over it. I hope there's a Dathomir Witch event or another Force User Galactic Seasons. I'm so tired of Underworld. Oh, that's a good question. What I get, so for Galactic Seasons, they don't do rewards per class, right? Where did Theron Shan go? Theron Shan's fighting something somewhere, and I don't know where. Like, to me, it sounds like he's under the floor. Oh, here he is! What you doing down here, buddy? Oh, you guys are having a hard time, huh? I guess they're having some clipping issues down there. Oh, no! The robot went upstairs, but then it went downstairs. Let's see. Can I do... What's that button that lets me spin around in a circle? Ah! Ah! Oh no! Risha, help! Oh shoot, this is not gonna work. I think something broke. Let's just kill myself. Snappa wants more strongholds. Snappa, have you actually decorated every stronghold? Oh gosh. I don't want to go back to Rishi Village. But Theron Shan's still fighting. I think I might have to. I think it got stuck in like an infinite loop. Oh, that's such a long run. Oh no. I think I'm gonna answer Cubster's final question. And then I'm gonna call it a day so I don't cry. Yeah, let's go see. I'll show you how that unifying thing works. I'm trying to find some sun. Where is the sun? Do. Okay, so I currently have this brown chest piece. Doesn't have a dye in it. It's just an old piece of gear. I've got these green pants, and when I hit unify colors... Oh, I lied. That didn't work. Hang on. I've got this amazing red chest piece. Nope, hang on. I've got this amazing red chest piece, and when I press unify colors... It'll unify to red, even though that one doesn't have a dye in there. Oh, this one does have a dye in here. This is the worst. This is the worst example ever. I'm sorry. Just have to take my word for it, Cubester, and ask question number 3. Gaziko says, I wanted to ask Swtorista, do you think SWTOR would benefit from having crossover story events like Empire Visit Cybertron? Well, unfortunately, I don't even know what Cybertron is, but do you mean with other media? I don't think Star Wars does a lot of that. There is Star Wars crossed with Disney characters, though. If you ever go to Disneyland, you'll sometimes see, like, Donald Duck dressed as Darth Vader. Does that count? Probably not, huh? Oh, right. So Galactic Seasons isn't class specific, so they kind of have to make armor that everyone would kind of want, and so they tend to make it a little more generic. We've only had one season that was kind of slightly more specific, and that was A Passage of Peace, I think it was called, the ones with the slightly more Jedi-ish Force user robes. But otherwise, the chances of us having like a Jedi-focused one are fairly low. SWTOR Fortnite? I wouldn't even be surprised. There's already Star Wars Fortnite though, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Final Fantasy is kind of interesting. They actually do a lot of cross promotion with other games and stuff like that, and you can get free items in Final Fantasy. And Star Wars The Old Republic will sometimes do some very small cross promotion, like what was the game that came out? The one with the ships. I'm having a brain fart. Very short name. You can fly like a pilot. And it was really cool. Squadrons is really neat. You could get some squadron stuff in SWTOR, but darn it, I can't get Revan. Because Revan's on top of the... Oh, goodness gracious. Hang on. I believe in myself. There we go. Sell junk. Sweet. My inventory is so full. There we go. Oh, we can also get rid of these. We should just sell it to the vendor, but I already left. Goodbye. Hey, who is that? Gee, oh gee, thank you so much, Cubester. You can watch without ads and ask your third question now. That's so funny. Third and final question. May I ask you, is it possible for a Jedi or Sith to sport a wide-brimmed hat, such as that found in the restored Kalumi Smuggler's armor set, without their lightsaber clipping the brim of it? Oh, that is a good question. I can't tell you for sure. What I would try if that was important to me. So if I run in here, if I remember right, a lot of lightsabers, their length is actually dependent on the size of your character. So you're gonna want to test everything. Don't just take my word for it. So here we've got the awesome brimmed hat. There's quite a few of them. And if I go and try and grab, say, Tulak Horde's lightsaber, and I try and hold it, I mean, it doesn't clip by default. But I'm guessing there's some type of move or attack you're doing where it does accidentally clip. And I was gonna say try out a Shoto lightsaber. The idea is that they tend to be smaller, but they're shorter, but not short enough that it's gonna make a difference, right? I thought they would be a lot shorter, but not that much. Honestly, if you don't like the way it looks in the preview window, or if you're worried about your lightsaber ever clipping through your hat, I wouldn't wear the hat. I've never ever worried or thought about that before, so I don't know if I'm a good a good idea, right? Hi, I'm confused, says Frost. What I can find, the Foundry is supposed to have a story mode, but it doesn't show up in the list with my other story mode flashpoints. It does have a level requirement. It does have a level requirement. And also, in addition, there can occasionally be other things that prevent you from running a flashpoint. The most common one is that you already have a quest related to it, so you potentially maybe picked up the starter quest for it. I don't even know what it would be called off the top of my head, or you're not the right level 29 plus, or maybe you have a currently different flashpoint sitting in your log. Sometimes I notice if I've like picked any type of flashpoint quest up, it like breaks my ability to do other quests. I don't
yeah, we'll see if you can figure it out. Come back again tomorrow if you can't figure it out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out while we did some very casual content. Go around and fight Rishi things. So we're gonna go see who else is playing SWTOR right now. And we'll see you all tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm gonna get up to tomorrow. I haven't figured it out. Thanks for being here. Have a great day, everybody. Let's see who's online. Maybe someone we haven't met yet. That person's German. Otherwise, I would go raid them. I don't speak German at all, sadly. Oh, Talios is actually playing Final Fantasy, so let's go say hi to Talios. See what he's up to over there. I'm not sure which one he's playing. He's playing Final Fantasy XIV online. Is that 14? Yes, it is. Bye. See you guys later. Have a great day.